AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UConn Huskies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Jackrabbit.
QB decides to keep it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. 1st and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UConn. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to
And UConn's offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get... They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown.
They missed the 58-yarder, so it sets the offense up at the 41. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Harper. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UConn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all.
Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll take a deep shot here. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The pass rush closing in. And they'll get him down that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than... Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He'll throw it now. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fights off a defender. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal touch. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's complete downfield.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up second down. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, UConn.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start.
And UConn's offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Huskies. To stretch the lead, the route. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, UConn. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I just don't know about this.
Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Buying time, moving to his left. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a first down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up first and goal now. Touchdown, Huskies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.